Let's do it like that. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Craft Lounge. This is our second one. I'm so excited. At Craft Lounge, you're unfamiliar with this kind of fun event. It's low key, very kind of on the down low. We have awesome guests from our creative team who are going to create along, and we just kind of chit chat and share and try to finish a card within the hour. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Saturday so far. It is a hot one here in Arizona again. I think we're definitely going to be in the triple digits, probably into the 100 teens. So hot. I see some are here. Hello, Rosie. I'm going to go ahead and add our guests to the screen. Today we have Charlene and Rachel from our creative team. Adam here. There they are. Good morning.
Good morning.
Today we're going to create the July Hero Studio, which I'm very excited about. Both of them have been kind of brainstorming ideas and fun creative ways to use it, and I already got a sneak peek of Rachel's card. It's going to be super cool. Are you guys excited?
I'm so excited.
So, Rachel, you have your pup. What's your
I got my pup, my emotional support pup. This is Wicket. So I just wanted to introduce Wicket. If you hear barking in the background, it's this guy's fault. I'm bribing him with treats right now. I'm excited to be here. Thank you.
Awesome. I had to remove what you guys didn't see behind the scenes. Charlene got to see a little bit of it. I have two, well, I don't know if they're still kittens to me. They're not full grown yet, but we have a brother and sister. We just kind of adopted a brother and sister kittens, and Oliver, the boy, loves, like, the minute I'm doing something live, he's got to come over here and do stuff. And he loves to sit on my laptop, as cats like to do. And he pushes all the buttons. So I had to pick him up and move him. Actually, my girls are going to be watching Oliver. So unfortunately, he won't be making any appearances. But he's getting big now, and he's a bit destructive. Oh, we have lots of friends here. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Anne. Welcome. Okay. So let's switch to our desktop view since we don't have a lot of time. I'm going to move you down, Rachel, while you get that set up. Charlene, you and I will switch over. And let me do picture. Cool. Go. And when Rachel gives me the thumbs up, I'll pull her up. Oh, she's ready to go already. Awesome. There we go. Okay. So before we get going, let's just have, Charlene, we'll start with you. Just tell me what products you think you're going to be using today from the July Hero Studio.
Well, Shannon, that's a great question. I intend to use, at this point in time, the On the Road Heroscape and the Stamp and Cut of the Month, the Sending Big Hugs, and potentially the Cobblestone Courtyard Cling. We'll see.
Nice. I like it. Those are beautiful. I'm glad you're possibly using the Stamp and Cut, because it's such a great set. I really like that one, and I haven't used it as much as I wish I had.
Yeah, I made this card with it. This is not the card I'm making today, but
I love that card that you created, Charlene. I think that was such a clever way to use that set. And Rachel, what are you planning on working with today?
I will be using the Fancy Dies for July, this tape set. This is the only set I hadn't used yet, so I really wanted to make sure to pull it out. So it will mainly be this one here.
I love that cassette tape. It's so cute.
Yeah, it is. It's really cute.
I think cassettes are making a big comeback. Can you guys believe that? We're all about the same age. I think we're within maybe like 8 years of each other. I'm not totally sure. I'm just guessing.
That's probably right.
8 years. That's very specific, though, Shannon.
I think I know Rachel. I think she's the youngest. So I think I know how old she is. I might be the oldest. And then you might be right in the middle, Charlene. But so I'm 81. So I grew up with cassette tapes.
Okay, I thought you were just saying that you are 81 years old.
Oh, no. I was born in 81 too, Shannon.
Oh, so we're the same age, Charlene.
Yeah.
Oh, I am the baby. I'm an 86er.
Yes, I figured you were. Somehow I heard you were just a bit younger. You're around my sister's age, who's right near me. She might even be. Well, I didn't do say I was doing a live on my Instagram today, like I had planned to, so she might not be here. Rosie says, I haven't used the cassette tape either. Rosie, you're missing out, friend. I can't believe you. That seems like up your alley to me, 100%.
I agree, Rosie. I am surprised too.
Jenna says, oh my goodness, I graduated high school in 87. Well, Charlene and I graduated probably 2000 because that's maybe a little different there.
I graduated in 98.
98? Girl, you were advanced.
Charlene. Charlene pulling out the humble brag there with her.
Let me just throw that out there for you. No. I think like in Colorado where I they do like an earlier start, I feel like, and then also I did skip a grade, which I don't recommend. So it's not as much of a
really?
brag as like it really sucks being the only person that can't drive, can't do any of the fun stuff.
I didn't think about that. That's probably true. I did not skip a grade. I'm going to be using so we're both using the HeroScape from the card kit. I've tested it and I'm so excited to show you guys. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. And if you've watched any of the lives I've done lately for this release, I've talked about combining an older HeroScape with this HeroScape and then combining it with the Let's Go die set, which is the die set that creates that whole interior of the car. And today's the day. I'm doing it. I'm finally doing it.
Yay!
I can't wait to see it, Shannon. That's going to be great.
Well, the hope is, can I get it done? That is the bigger concern. But I'm going to stamp the road first. So kind of like what I have to mask this off, and I have to actually stamp the road first, which is a little different. I am going to do a little partial inking so I can get a gradation. Charlene, what are you are stamping? What's your plan for the HeroScape?
I'm gonna go. So I did use the HeroScape for one of my cards that, and I did like a more like desert Arizona style one. So I'm gonna go with more like rolling hills and kind of greens and blues for this one.
Yay! That's gonna be so pretty. I wish I wanted to see more people do that. I'm glad you're doing that. Christy says, Christy Free says she's class of 90 and she still has her yellow Sony Walkman. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
I would love to get one of those.
Like there's so much I wish I had hung on to because now it's vintage and retro and or it's worth money. You just don't think, when you're younger to hang on to anything.
Absolutely not.
I was at there was a music or sound exhibit at the San Francisco MoMA recently, and they had as part of the vintage collection an iPod Nano, and I was just oh my gosh, I'm officially that person.
It doesn't seem like it was long enough for it to be. I love how, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the flare jeans are really back. And my whole closet was full of flare jeans when I was in high school. And I'm like, those would be so cool to have now, some vintage flare jeans.
Well, low rise are making, which I will never do.
No.
My low rise days are long gone, but low rise they're making a comeback too.
Girl, I refused to do low rise then, and I refuse to do it now.
I'm in my high rise era, and probably will die that way. Rachel, we have a question for you.
Okay.
Michelle wants to know, is that the Hero Arts color deck system that you're using?
Oh, I'm not sure what exactly you mean by colored deck. I am using Hero Arts cardstocks today. I'm using exclusively Hero Arts cardstock. And then my little die cutting machine here is, it's the Spellbinders Platinum. And I believe they call it a Scout. the Spellbinder stamp.
I think she was asking about your color.
You have
card.
Oh, this here. Oh, this.
Yes.
This is from the color cube. So it is one of the original color cubes. And it's just the type of color scheme that I tend to gravitate towards. So you'll see these colors a lot in everything I make.
Libby's here. Hi, Libby.
Hi, Libby.
Hi, Libby.
Spellbinders has like a color deck. I think it's called Color Deck, I think, right?
Yeah, I need to get my hands on it.
I don't have it myself, but I want it desperately. It's so cool because if you guys haven't seen it, check it out after this live. Go to Spellbinders, check it out. It's like the color box, where it's like a photo or some inspiration image, and then you have a palette that you pull from the inspiration image. The inspiration image is just that Spellbinders has pulled are so pretty, so cool, great range. Some are photos, some are actually illustrations. And then the part where it's the palette, you create the palette. So it's blank. It's like these squares that you can then put in yourself. And what's awesome about that is you can do it with the cardstocks that you have. You can do it with the mediums that you have, markers, watercolors, paste, all that stuff. You can kind of pull it together and make a palette of the actual colors you own and not trying to do approximates. So I think it's such a cool concept.
Yeah, I think it's really cool.
In the Spellbinders, the recent Weekender that they did, that's the first time I saw the make your own color deck. It's such a great idea. It's really, really cool.
Really fun. I'm super jazzed about the whole idea. I love palettes. I love working with color, and I don't feel like it's my strength. So when I think the palettes are really cool because it gets me to use colors that I wouldn't normally use because I feel like it's not my strength because I go for the same colors over and over and over again, and I always end up doing like flowers are pink. I get tired. I wish I was more adventurous, and I think starting off from a palette like that helps me to challenge myself a little bit more and do something a little bit more adventurous.
I tend to go for the same colors all the time, and I try to force myself to break out of it because you can only. I mean, of course you could. I do have 15 different shades of pink, so it's not always the same pink.
Ooh, it's looking so pretty right now already. Your Heroscape, Charlene.
Yeah,
I love the Heroscapes. They are so cool, and it's so easy to put together a scene. I don't know. They're so fun.
The reveal of them, because of the layers, it's almost like layering. It's very similar to that fun reveal of layering stencils, but just just so impactful when you stamp that. Each detail layer, it's just like, oh my gosh, I can see the scene. It's growing. It's becoming dimensional. It's just really cool, I think. All right, so I stamped my road. I've made a quick mask. Now I'm moving on to the Heroscape I'm using. This is the Tulip Fields Heroscape. There's 4 layers, and we're going to stamp a tulip field for what I'm hoping looks like poppies for our road to kind of go through. Oh, nice. We got I'm here showing the links to things. Thank you for all the colors, the cardstocks I think many of us are using today. And I made sure that this Heroscape is still available.
Oh, that was good.
I
didn't even think to do that.
I had to check. Well, Rachel is the one I was talking about. She's like, you better make sure it's there. And I was like, oh my gosh, Rachel, you're so right. I need to go double check that.
Yeah. A lot of my favorite Heroscapes is the beachy ones. And I see Danielle's here in the chat. I'm sure she has a lot of those beachy Heroscapes too. And I've used them so many times. They're stained beyond belief, and they're retired. So it's like, oh,
I know, but I think we'll have more Heroescapes in the future. I believe. They're just so good.
I mean, they are a favorite for a reason. That's for sure.
Yes.
I think I've got a dog hair somewhere, but I can't tell. So we might have a dog hair stamped into the card.
That's crafting.
I'm gonna wipe off my stamp and start over because I cannot see it.
Libby says she has a hard time not using teal, light teal, or blue on any. Libby, not purple?
Libby's my purple gal. I love purple too.
I'm with her on teal. So you'll see this is the colors that I'm using. And then when I was almost done with my like practice cards, like it needs a punch. And of course that punch has to be teal. There's no other option.
Absolutely. Like I said, I think Rosie or Rachel, you agreed with me one time. I said teal's a neutral. I think.
Oh yeah,
neutral.
Oh, yeah. It's true. Yeah, get your gray, black, brown, white, teal. That's all you need.
Yeah. Color theory 101.
Yeah. Hey, that's why people come here. They come here for the expert color analysis.
All the wrong facts.
Or right facts. I don't know what you're talking about, Channin.
It's definitely my, in the world of Channin, teal is 1,000% a neutral. If I don't know what to do, it's a teal background. Rosie says too, teal's neutral. I agree.
I feel like we got Team Teal in the chat today, so everybody's welcome. Nobody has to get booted or kicked out today.
Okay, so I just realized that I stamped my Heroescape the wrong way, but so we're gonna roll with it. I was gonna stamp it landscape, and yeah, I stamped it portrait. Oh well, we'll adjust.
We'll roll with it. You got this, I'm sure. I'm stamping.
Look how cool that sky looks. I love how like the clouds are just automatic. It's like boom, there you go. Here's some pretty clouds.
That sky is a great instant. Like I've every time I've stamped, I've only done it in one color, and I like it every time. Even though I saw amazing examples from the creative team with ombre skies or sunset or sunrise kind of skies. Right. I'm on to another layer of this landscape. But we got the first layer of the tulips, which I'm hoping will, again, look like poppies. I'm going to use the green ink that came in the card kit, which was a pine. If I can grab it here.
Where is this stamp supposed to go? Does anybody know?
That goes in the mountains.
It goes in the mountains.
Yeah, like at the base of the mountains.
At the base of the mountains. Oh, okay. Thank
but
you.
Really, it's pretty. I think you could move it around. It doesn't have to be right at the base, but
I see.
That's where it kind of lines up.
And that is why Channin is awesome.
Well, I stamped it a lot of times.
See, I have the habit, if I can't figure out where something goes, I just skip it. I'm like, it'll be fine.
I think a lot of people are that way. I'm kind of obsessed with using things, and I don't think, again, nothing I'm proud of, because I think it's so rigid and not very creative. But I'm very much like, how is this product intended to be used? I've got to use it that's intended to be used at least once, and then maybe I'll branch out. But I have to do it at least once the way that I think it was supposed to be used.
I do tend to like at least try and figure that out. And oftentimes that will be my goal, is to use it how it's intended. But then something always seems to like happen where it just doesn't. My final card does not mimic that.
But I love seeing how the variations, like I love it. That's what's that's what's so cool about you guys, the creative team, and seeing the cards you guys create. And I'm often so inspired by your approach to something. Because again, I feel like I'm so rigid that I get I can't see all the potential, and you guys are so good at helping me open my mind to what other possibilities there are.
You're very kind, but you're incredibly talented. We love your cards, and they are very creative.
Oh. All right, we're on to flowers.
I'm just now realizing that I should be zoomed in so much more than I am. So apologies to everybody. I think it's too late to fix that now. But
I love the way your cassette looks so far. The colors are so good. That's the fun thing about that cassette. You can do those beautiful rainbow stripies.
I know, I love them. Oh, I
You guys
see
get
some.
to see, anytime I'm live, you get to see my neuroses like on display. I always have to put every stamp away, clean every stamp off, put it right back up where it lines up perfectly. Like these are, y'all,
Those are really
serious
good
issues.
I wish I had those issues. I'm way too loosey goosey with my stuff. I'll see Mindy do a video too, and all of her things are so neat, and all of my ink pads are so like there's ink all over the sides of them. My Misty's always dirty.
I wish I could like do that. I do, because this really, it breaks up my flow too. But if I don't stop to do these things, like then I will, like it'll be like all I can think about.
I definitely am mad at myself when I put stuff not away properly later. I'm like, well, if I had just done that before, I wouldn't have like lost that stamp, or that wouldn't have been so stained, or whatever reason. It's always better to take that extra time at that moment, but I never learn. Never learn.
I'm trying to get my somebody in the I saw somebody in the chat. I don't see the comment anymore, but they were asking if the cassette tape is true to size. I'd say close, maybe just a teeny bit smaller, but it's close.
Yeah, I think it's
maybe a half inch around each side.
Rachel, have you ever even seen a cassette tape? Come on now.
So I definitely made like the radio recording mixtapes, wait for your favorite song, sitting next to the radio, pressing play. I was there. I'm only 5 years younger than y'all.
Just barely. You were just barely there.
I believe at that time of me recording cassette tapes, I was waiting to hear like Bop from Hanson and like Mambo number 5 or something like that.
I love it.
That was definitely the time. Such a fun song.
I think I was in college when, or at least late high school, when Hanson was popular, and I just could not get on board with that at the time.
You had to be like 9. I believe being 9 years old.
Yeah, I think that would have helped.
Move this up. All right. So I made a mask earlier of my whole poppies. So there's a lot of masking involved to do this. At least two masks. And really, because I just need this bumpy edge here. And we're going to now stamp the mountains from the I forgot the name of the Heroscape that's in the card kit. From the July card kit Heroscape. I used to have it memorized, but I can't remember now.
The one we're using on the road? Is that what you're talking about, or a different one?
Yes, that's it. Thank you. On the road. Oops, not the sky. So I'm back to the card kit Heroescape. And I'm going to stamp the base layer for the mountains. Here.
All right, I don't know if I want to do that. Let's do that. Okay.
Charlene, what color ink did you use for that blue sky? Is it summer sky?
It is. And
Okay,
speaking
okay.
of colors, like I actually almost never use summer sky. For whatever reason, I tend to reach for like splash on the reactive side, but I wanted this to be really bright. So I was like, I'm going to grab summer sky. And it's really quite pretty.
It is very pretty.
That's a color I don't use as much either. Do you have a favorite hero ink color that you use often?
Currently, it's peony.
Ooh.
I've been on like a peony kick lately.
Peony's so pretty. Peony is one of two ink pads that I own a re-inker for. I just never buy the re-inkers, but Peony, I needed it.
I feel like it's kind of seasonal too. So like during the winter, I think I use nautical the most probably. And then like more springy, like floral colors I like during the spring and summer.
The way you use nautical, Charlene, is always so good. It's not a color I use as much. And every time I see you use it, I'm like, oh,
it's such a good color. It's like just that beautiful navy. Yummy.
Allison says I still use cassette tapes. I haven't used a cassette tape in a long time, but they are making a comeback. You know how records are all making a comeback? Well, now we've got all the Zoomers who are all into cassette tapes.
All right. I think my tape is done. Let me hold it up since I am so zoomed out. There she is. Her little pop of teal is needed.
I love the colors. All right. Okay, we're approaching a half an hour.
What?
I know. It flies. I may have this landscape stamped. That may be all that I get done. But I die cut all my interior. I was having really a lot of fun this morning. So much fun getting us all ready that I lost complete track of time. And it was like a mad rush to get everything ready just before we went live.
We were like, Shannon.
I know. Shannon, I was like screaming at Shannon, like, Shannon, where are you? Shannon!
Oh, this is great. I was watching Forensic Files.
Oh, I love that show. That's too funny. I thought I was the only one. Forensic Files is a tradition with me and my husband. Anytime we stay the night at a hotel or something, they have the most random channels that we, of course, don't pay for at home. And Forensic Files, I swear, is always on. And we have a deal. If Forensic Files is on, we must watch it. It just has to be done.
All right, I've got to watch it now because I have not seen it.
It's so funny and outdated. It's great.
Very outdated, but it's still so good. And I'm blown away by some of the stuff. Like, and right now that they did it, they've been doing a couple ones that took place in Arizona, and it's so interesting to me to see these things that were happening, these cases or whatever, like in the 90s, and the old footage, because the show aired in the 90s. You know, this is the episodes aired around.
Okay.
But like, it's an old show.
I probably watched it in the 90s then, because I was really into that back then.
it's neat to see, like, oh my gosh, look at what they're wearing. Look at the way the city looks. Oh my gosh. Excited.
I'm really big into like what are they called? Like shows where there's only like 8 episodes and that's it.
Oh, those are
Because
good.
I don't watch a lot of TV anymore because what ends up happening is that we'll start watching some show and by the end of the second season, I'll be like done. I'm like ready to move on to something else. And my husband is not pleased because he's like, what do you mean you're ready to move on? And I'm like, I'm done. Let's watch something different. So over the years, we've had to like compromise and we've just generally come to an agreement that it is best if he watches like regular TV shows without me because I will inevitably disappoint him.
Ever been a series you liked that was more than like 8 episodes? Have you ever been able to do like one long-term series? Like, I don't know, like Breaking Bad. I know a lot of people love Breaking Bad.
So this is how like bad it is. So I watched the first, like 4 or 5 seasons of Game of Thrones with him. And then I stopped and didn't watch like the last 1 or 2.
You didn't miss much. You're good.
I don't know. At some point, I just am like, okay, I'm done with this. In particular, if they kill off a character that I'm really invested in a show, or like they leave the show, then I'm like, I don't want to watch it anymore. I don't know. It's weird. I get really invested and I get mad at like the show creators.
Okay. Good job.
Or the problem I'll have is like I'll find something that is not accurate or something, like if it's something science based or like legal based or something, and then I get mad and I just start yelling at the TV of all the things they're not doing that's right, and that's not healthy.
I have that a little bit, but not in a smart way, not in a cool smart way like Charlene, like
a cool smart way.
I get mad when it's a period piece and they aren't doing things correct.
Yes,
that makes me either not dressing right, their speech or whatever. That makes me irate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, so you understand because I do that too. Not as much because I don't have as much like knowledge with respect to that, but yeah, I do that as well. I want to start watching. You probably won't believe it because I think every woman in America has watched this show, but I haven't watched Bridgerton.
Oh, I'm right there with you. I haven't either.
Like I want to watch it because it seems like it would be something that's right up my alley because I love all that kind of stuff. But I don't know. I feel like it's too big of an investment. I'm very cautious.
I think your caution is good. I think it's good. I've seen it. It's not my most favorite thing, but I have watched all of it. I feel very scared here talking about this. I know people love it, and I'm like, oh.
You don't want to alienate anyone.
You're gonna get canceled, Channin.
It's definitely not historically accurate.
Okay.
But there are parts that are good. Like there's good changes and things too, and but it's more of just like, isn't it? And I don't think it's trying to be. Like, I don't think there's any attempt to, but I can't like let it go sometimes.
Yeah,
like, I know they're not necessarily trying to be historically accurate, but I'm like, that's not what they wouldn't do that. That's not. I have a hard time with it.
Channin, just protect yourself and don't look at the chat right now. For your own mental health. It's for your mental health safety.
Says she loves Bridgerton. So take Mendy's advice. No, the fashion is stunning. I agree. The fashion is stunning.
I watched the first couple seasons of The Crown, But then I stopped watching it because she got older and the actress changed. And the very first episode with the different actress, I was like, I can't watch it anymore.
I understand that. That was hard. That was a little hard. We have a question though. I want to post it up. They would like to know if we're going to post our final card somewhere, and I hope you guys do. I plan to post it in the Facebook group, and I'll post it on my own Instagram account. And Ria can share it if she wants to. She can repost it, so it maybe be there. But you can definitely find it on the Hero Arts Facebook group there, and the as well as I'll share it on my Instagram. So
I will definitely try to. We leave tomorrow morning to go to Colorado at like our flight's at 8. So I'm actually like in packing mode. But I will try and take a picture real quick and throw it up there.
yes, Miss Charlene's very busy. She's got some awesome trips, which is so great. Take advantage of the summer. It's awesome. That's why it's there.
I am living it up this summer, and I'm really lucky because so the only reason we're able to take a couple of vacations back to back like this is my husband, like where he works every like 5 years, they get like an extended break for vacation.
Oh, nice.
Which is really cool. So we are taking advantage of it.
As you should. That's great. Yeah, make those memories. You know, you've got kids. Go out and do that stuff. I think it's so important. So important.
I'm kind of like a more frugal person when it comes to not like crazy, but I'm more frugal when it comes to like clothes and like food and just different things like that. But when it comes to vacation, my husband laughs at me because he's like, it makes no sense. Because I'm just like, take my money. Here you go. Yep. Give me like, let's go. Let's take this crazy trip and get these crazy like extras, whatever. I don't care. That's what I live for.
I totally understand that, Charlene. I think I live for vacation. Like my life is, I'm living for the next vacation. I'm working for the next vacation.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's like how my life works as well. Oh, look at that. I already had one stamped. Oh, and I already have this. Look, see, you guys, this is why you keep your extras in the back of your storage pocket. Because then it's like a surprise. You can just grab something and see if you like it. I think I'm going to stick with the pink.
And even if you don't end up using it, it's great for just figuring out position of something.
Absolutely.
I just used the 2 arms from the main kit. So that's the only part of the main kit that I'm using. And I die cut them out of sand, one of my favorite Hero Arts cardstock.
Sand's amazing.
And I'm just going to do they need a little tan. So they're going to put on some fake tanner.
My legs had not seen the light of day all winter, and then we went to Europe, and I was like, pay no attention to the pasty white lady. Like, she'll get a little darker by the end.
I saw in the chat earlier that there was a little crew of Northern California folks in the chat, and I am in the Bay Area. So I know it's a debate. Does San Francisco count as Northern?
Really?
Who knows?
So, yeah.
It's close enough.
Do people say it's like middle or?
Yeah, because I think if you like really break the state down, San Francisco is kind of more middle, but it just has that Northern California like redwood vibe to it.
I feel like there's north and south. When I think of California, it's like north or south. That's it.
No in between.
No in between.
One
side or the other.
San Francisco counts as Northern Cal. Rosie agrees too. So you got the California people saying you're absolutely right, Rachel.
Okay. So it is still mentally safe for me to look at the chat. I'm happy to hear
You will not be bruised. All right, there it is. I stamped it. It worked. We've got that. And they do kind of look like poppies.
Oh, that is so pretty.
It is gorgeous. I love that.
The mountains, the road, and the sky are all from the Heroscape included in the card kit. And then the flowers were from an older Heroscape called Tulip Fields. And I think it works. And if we cover it up, it'll look like you're just driving down a poppy field.
That is so pretty, Shannon. The masking worked very, very well.
Yes.
That's great.
I mean, it took a little bit of masking. I only had to do 2, but I love the results of masking, but I always get scared doing it because it's like it feels like so much. Like if you make one wrong thing, all that was wasted and you have to start over. So it makes me nervous sometimes to do it, but it worked. Okay, I gotta trim this down. I got all my die cuts here.
All right, I need an opinion. Do we think pink here? Or should I use this teal one that I just had?
Ooh,
Can I see the pink one again? Let me see the pink again.
I feel like the pink is a nice contrast, but I don't know.
That's tough.
Yeah, ask chat. What do you guys think, chat? Peel or tink? Peel or tink? Oh my gosh. Peel or pink?
I don't know. Torn. And that pink will lighten up too, because that is cotton candy. So it's not going to be as dark as it dries. What am I doing? I don't know. I don't have the chat up, so you'll have to let me know what the consensus is.
Are you really asking the teal crowd? Very good. Everybody's
funny.
They say they agree with you. They like the pop of pink. Even the teal people are saying pink. You know pink.
Okay. Yeah, I thought just like that contrast. But I do like, you can see I like teal because I did have this already stamped.
Okay.
I just used an older die that doesn't get much love. I don't know the name, but the code is DF216, if anybody knows the name of it. But it's almost like that postcard vibe to it. And I picked that. Oh, hello?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So and I picked that because there were some stamps in the main card kit that had like a posty kind of feel, a postcard vibe to it. So I was inspired to pull that up.
That's so smart.
That's so smart.
I didn't even think about that.
I was looking because my plan was actually to do my 5-minute plan that I made before we went live was to do a postcard style card because I think I saw someone in the design team did something like that. Like they had done the Heroscape and made it kind of postcard style. And I could have swore that I had infinity dies that looked kind of like a postcard, but I must have imagined that because I do not.
We have infinity dies that look like a postage stamp. Like that.
Maybe that's what I was thinking, and I don't have those.
Oh, those are the best. If you buy one set of infinity dies, it has to be those.
I'm going to have to get those because I was sad that I couldn't find what I thought I had.
Those and the rounded rectangles, the nested rounded rectangles. I'm obsessed with the nested rounded rectangles. They're so good. But yeah, the postage, gosh, see, Libby knows all the things. Libby knows exactly what die you have, Rachel. Perforation cover plate die.
Oh, there it is. Thank you, Libby.
And the postage stamp nesting dies have been around for a while too, so I know Libby knows those too. And they are not going away. Those are still available, and they're so good. All right, I'm going to cut a little bit of this top off, I think. Get it all to fit. About that much.
And I'm over here off camera punching out every single little one of these holes because my little rolly thing isn't working how it's supposed to right now. But oh well.
I'm trying to think of a way I can help you.
Come over, shut it.
Is it this thing isn't working? This thing is doing that.
No. I think the little foam sheet that I have is not foamy enough.
I'm really good at remembering sets. Like I'll be like, oh, that's a Hero Art set, and like usually I can remember if I have it or not. But I'm not good with names. So
I'm not good with names. I know what I have. I'm just like you, Charlene. I can't remember the name because the names it's so similar. They're so similar sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And I think when you work with multiple brands,
yeah,
there's a lot of crossover of products and names, and that makes it really hard.
Yeah.
Libby says it's the postage stamp infinity.
Postage stamp infinity.
Oh,
all right, I'm gonna have to add that to my
They're
list.
gonna order more, Michelle. They are ordering more. I know this to be true for a fact.
Yay!
It's not going away anytime soon. It's a keeper. It's staying. And when it does come back, you can hit. I think we have a notification thing. You can get notified when we get it back in stock, because that's a good one. So I realized I could add some depth to this car interior by ink blending. So I ink blended like parts here. It looks terrible now, but wait till I get the layers on. Like the part that's where your feet are, and even this little part here. I realized I've made this car interior like 4 times, and just now I realized that this is like a little cubby to put stuff in your car. Like I don't know, dashes have that sometimes.
Like your change and your hair tie and your half-eaten like protein bar.
Exactly. Yeah. So I ended up die cutting it twice out of fawn, did the ink blending to the base, and then I die cut it again, and then I just fussy cut some of these pieces out, which is very easy to do because the die cuts most of it for you. You just have a couple little spots here and there. And then I'm going to layer to make it look more in depth. And I have the seats that will go on too, and that will just start to make it look even more realistic. But you don't have to go through all this rigmarole to have a really cool interior, because most of the cards I made, I kept it so simple. I just die cut out of a solid color and then just did the components like the vents, the radio, and the stereo. I just did those additional, and it still looks good.
I was wrong about the postage images. They're actually in the set that Charlene is using. Is this the Stampin' Cut set?
Yeah.
So there's these cute little like postage stamps and then the little wavy thing. And then Charlene, you inspired me to pull out my peony. Get some peony on those.
I'm using the postage stamps.
Oh, cute.
Ooh. Oh my gosh, it's looking so good.
What do we think? Something like this, maybe? I don't know. Maybe I just don't use that one. Maybe. And you guys get to hear me talk to myself, because I spend a lot of time talking to myself when I'm creating.
I do the same thing. I will even do it when I'm around other people, which is really interesting.
It's like I have to, because I don't know. Maybe. What do we think? I really want to use this stamp because I love the butterfly on it.
I know, it is so cute.
I don't think it works. Like, I think it detracts. I don't know. This
is where I realize I lost stuff. Oh no, I found it. the problem having all my die cuts loose and not in anything.
Okay. I'm going to skip it. I don't think it adds anything. It makes me sad.
Okay. We have 9 more minutes.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I can do it. I can do it.
Come on, rally, ladies.
It's not happening for me. Go on without me. It's not happening.
I think I'm right there. I think I can get in the final seconds. We shall see.
I believe in you, Rachel. I know you can. I think you can finish too, Charlene. I'm the worst.
Oh, yeah. I think I'll be done. I might not have it on a card base, but it'll...
Oh, yeah. No.
It's just coming together now. Okay, I have a question for you ladies, because I want to know how weird I am.
I already like this question. I can't wait.
So when I make a card and I'm done making like the card front, right, and it'll be finished and it's not on a card base yet, it does not look finished to me. No matter what I do, it still looks wrong in my head until it's on a card base. Is that weird, or does that happen to you?
I can see it.
Thanks for being nice, Rachel.
I used to be pretty religious about putting my panels on card bases. And then I kind of fell out of the habit of that. But every once in a while, I'll have a panel that I can just tell is a little not having that structure that it needs to lay flat. And so then I'll put it on a card base because it just doesn't look good when I photograph it because it doesn't look finished because it doesn't have that extra structure. So I get it, but I'm
depth perception or something because it looks like not thick enough. It doesn't look finished to me. I don't know. So all my cards go on card bases before I photograph them. I don't do any unless they are requested that way to get like sent in to the company. I always put a card base on. More fun little quirks about me. What are you guys make me feel better. Tell me some of your weird
I don't know if I have quirks. I just am so slow. Like, I am such a slow crafter. I envy those who can just bang out like 4 cards in 2 hours, you know? Like, for me, 1 card is like a whole day of brain power.
I'm so impressed by like Rosie. Rosie
Yes.
always will, like knock out like 5 cards and I'm just sitting there like staring at the piece of paper still.
Yep.
It's impressive. So I agree.
Not only that, she does something like different on each one.
Super creative, right?
Clever and inventive on each one that she does. She's not just like kind of doing the same thing in different colors.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, since there are 6 minutes left, my thought process with what I'm doing with the tape deck is, since yes, I did grow up with cassette tapes, it would always get stuck, and you'd have to get your like little pinky finger or something to rewind the little gears or whatever to get your tape back. And in my brain, I'm thinking of, I think it was Libby. Libby talked about her boombox. I also had a teal boombox as a child, and the only cassette tape that lived inside of there was my Beach Boys cassette tape. And it played on repeat for months until like I could only rewind it so many times.
I love that. I had a Fisher-Price record player. See, this is how I know I'm old. And I had Madonna that played on repeat. So I totally get that.
I had My Little Mermaid on cassette.
Girl, that was an amazing soundtrack.
I know it still is.
I still sing it. Yeah. So
I do too.
no shame there.
Yep.
That and Aladdin. I'm like
Aladdin.
yeah.
obsessed with.
Aladdin's class.
But when we
Y'all
go
don't-
past that, what do they call that? They call that an era, and there's a special term for those.
Yeah,
that time
those
and
movies, that time period. Yeah.
and I
Don't
can't
they just call it like the golden era or something? Like I think it started with Beauty and the Beast and ended with I don't know,
it's when Bob
like Hunchback of Notre Dame or something.
Yeah, it's when I think it was like started when Bob Iger took over,
Mhm.
right? Yeah.
Something like that, yeah. Beach Boys Christmas album. Yes, I hear the Beach Boys Christmas songs. Rosie's talking about the Beach Boy Christmas album. I hear some of their Christmas songs on the radio when you have that station that only plays Christmas music.
Yep.
So fun.
When
I love it.
I always think of the Beach Boys. Did you guys ever see that Full House episode?
Oh, yes.
That's what I always think of.
I do.
That episode.
I cannot separate the Beach Boys from Full House.
No, I can't either. In my head, they're part of the same thing.
Yeah. Like they were part of the family or something.
Right.
All right. Well, 3 minutes. I got more done than I thought, but I'm still not going to finish. I was like
3 minutes. All right.
It was when I die cut all this stuff out, but I still won't get it done.
Okay.
But maybe I can lay everything on top so you can kind of see where it will go. Deep concentration.
I got to get this done. Okay, I got to stand up.
All right, y'all. I think I did it.
Yay!
With 90 seconds to spare.
Wow.
Here she is.
Oh, it's so good. So good. I love this stamps that you put in the background. That's so cute. Such a great
Super
idea.
cute. Yay.
It makes me think of like Barbie hands holding.
Yeah.
Like something from my childhood for sure.
Yeah. So, Charlene, just for you, I will put this on a card base.
Oh, yay! See, then it'll look finished.
What should I pick? Maybe I'll do the pink. Yep.
All right, last thing. What do I have? Am I out of time?
We'll have you finish. I believe in. We'll just stay for you to finish for sure.
I literally have this last thing to put on. So that is it.
Do it.
Well, after the fact, I will probably second guess and maybe add something. But for now,
that's my toxic thing is I cannot make a decision and I have to take pictures and ask a million people and try it every way possible so I can finally decide that that's the right way it needs to be.
It is me and Rosie. Since Rosie's here, we're often sending each other like this one or this one, this sentiment or this sentiment. It's like, okay. You just got to bounce it off somebody sometimes.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. On a yellow card base, I stuck to my little color cube thing. Not too bad. Just added the teal, obviously.
That's cute. I love it. I love the colors that you picked. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
I got most of it. I lost my little teeny little thing on my record on my radio.
All right,
I see. There's somebody in the chat named Michelle and says she's new to all of this. So welcome, Michelle. You are entering a danger zone in the best way.
Welcome down the rabbit hole.
Yes, that's it.
Welcome down the rabbit hole. We have stamps.
We have stamps, and we love treats and good things here.
It is like the healthiest addiction I think you could have. So at least there's that.
I do think it's a healthy addiction because it's so creative, right? Like it's good for your mental health.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
Yeah, and
I'm not gonna put
a lot of time playing with this stuff. Look at the little cassette; it's so cute. Yeah, still cheaper than there.
That's adorable. Wait, what?
Teeny baby one included in the Let's Go.
That's so cute.
Though I forgot to leave my deck open. I was going to shove it in there. Maybe I can pry it off. Oh, I can. At least put one in down. Cool. It's coming along. It's not done yet. I still have lots of little things, but it's coming together.
Oh, Shannon, that's awesome. I love that. That looks so great.
I'll get it done, but I will not be getting it done in this life. I still have a sentiment that I have to figure out where I'm going to put. Probably up in the sky. I don't know. We'll figure that out. That's another thing I got to figure out.
I oftentimes do not get a chance just because, I do this as my job kind of. I don't often get a chance to go back and use sets a second time or a third time. And so it's always really, really fun for me to see just how different you can make a set look, just by changing the colors, a little bit of the layout, and you've got two completely different looks. Love it.
I think I honestly for that. I love it so much. I love seeing how people do it different, and I love challenging myself to do something different too sometimes with the set, so it's fun to come back to a set because yes, a lot of times I'm right with you. I don't always come back to something, and I really enjoy that every once in a while coming back, and especially after the things I've seen the creative team do, and I come back with all that and because I think I never thought about doing a tan interior. Always it was black, and gray, and I think Rosie did a tan interior, and I'm like, I'm going to do a tan interior. I haven't done that. That's cool. I should try that. Little things.
Just while Charlene is finishing up, I just pulled out the ones I made. I definitely went desert vibe.
That was so pretty. I saw that one.
I love that one. And then this one had to go grid. Sometimes I forget who I was talking to, but I was when in doubt, go grid. And then here's my stencil card. The stencil didn't get love today, but there it is.
I know. I almost did it, but I did work with it during the spotlight. So if you want to see me,
I love. And how do you feel now, taking a step away from your spotlight card? Do you love it now, or are you still?
I like it now, but all I could see was Tombstone when I made it. After that,
I thought it was great. I liked it.
Libby wants the card kit for the little cassettes. I know they're so cute, aren't they, Libby? They're adorable. They're very fun. Got them kind of tucked in here. I was able to pry open that a little bit.
Oh, that's so cute.
You can even open the glove compartment and stuff something in there. You just have to snip. Well, it is cut, so it could be tucked in, but you can cut it more if you want it even more open. There's just fun things. The more I look at it, I'm like, oh, I could do this. I could do that. All right. Did you finish, Charlene?
Yes. Yeah.
Ooh, let's see it.
Let's see. Everybody can hold your cards up. I'll hold my partially done one. I still have the vent. See, I got all these vent pieces that I have to glue in. We'll get there.
Let's see.
So cool. Very, very fun. All right. I'm going to switch back to forward facing. Rachel, I'll give you a minute if you want to go ahead and try that. Okay, let's push
Okay.
in. And no, back to forward.
I need to like
Awesome.
dab the sweat from my brow.
I'm surprised I'm not sweaty. I'm usually with the lights and the Arizona heat, but I'm doing pretty good today. Maybe because I had a glass.
I'm up in a loft is where my crafting space is. And for whatever reason, like the air conditioner does not come up here. Like there's a vent up here, but there's like one vent for the whole space. And so my husband got like a little floor unit air conditioner up here for me to have, but it's so loud. So I turn it off when I'm doing voiceovers or when I'm like live. So it's going on right after we're done.
I kind of do my stuff all over the house, but I have the same air conditioning problem. Like I'm in my dining room, I'm a dining room crafter, and there is no vent in the dining room. There's no vent. It's totally relying on the vent from my living room for me to get. So it's always hot over here. I'm right by windows. It's just always hot. It's just always. It's not a great place to be, but I can be near the kids and stuff and keep an eye on them and everything. So it's kind of how it's been, but maybe we'll have a studio space. Maybe we'll move over there, but I don't know. I don't want to, because I don't want to be I want to be where the kids are. I want to be near where the kids are. So
it's a double-edged sword. Like I used to be downstairs and I liked it because I could easily pop up and help the kids with stuff. I could easily go throw a load of laundry in. And now it's like a whole staircase away. But at the same time, I don't get as distracted because I can actually sit down and focus more on something and not pop up every 5 minutes.
And they're older now too, so I should be able to do it. It's hard for me to, I like being around them.
Well, it's good. You like your kids. It's good. I love them most of the time,
I know. I'm sure you do. It's just to hear the stuff they're up to, even though they're not always exciting. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for spending some of your Saturday with us and crafting along. I loved your cards, and I will hopefully get mine done. It was really fun learning a little bit more about you. I've known both Charlene and Rachel. I've had the great honor of kind of seeing them in person, both of them, and getting to know them a little bit too that way. But it was really fun there's some things I definitely learned that I didn't know about before. So that was cool. It's definitely some of your quirks, Charlene.
There's so many.
They're good ones, though. They're good ones. They're like
Embrace them. We love them all.
Yeah.
I love you, ladies.
Oh, we're off shopping. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you guys so much. And stay tuned. We'll have another craft lounge in the future, but we'll announce it on the Facebook and Hero Guards Instagram. So stay tuned for another one. But again, thank you so much for joining us. And I hope to see you guys soon. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Thank you.